get started, I was thinking about something that you may not first of all, thank y'all for coming. I want to, Coach Phil asked me to let y'all know he's going to head on to his house. He's hurt, and he said he'll apologize for him, but he needs to get to the house, so he'll be in charge, so good luck. First things first, we're going to start with Coach Johnson, and he can talk about his archery crew.
Good evening, everybody. When I came in, I talked to Coach Field. I said, "You ever thought about starting archery?" He said, "All we want to do is didn't know how to go about doing it." I've been a bow hunter pretty much all my life, and I got into the archery program in Mississippi where I used to work. And I thought our school was a good fit by it. Most people, when they see you started, didn't even understand how it scored, how you got on the team. So I'm going to share a little bit of that right now. A team consists of 24 members once you get to the South State and state levels. You can have as many shooters as you want in the tournaments leading up to that. In the tournaments, you have to have at least 4 males, at least 4 females, and then your next highest 4 scores count. Well, I knew we got enough outlaws here that we had some good boy shooters. I knew that, and as I call them up here, I'm going to see what I'm talking about. But then we had to kind of refine a group of young ladies who had never shot before to have the female side of it to be successful. Well, they bought into it, they practiced hard, they bought their own bows, we worked hard every day, and at the end of the day, we finished 3rd in the state in 5A archery. And I was very proud of them for our first year to be able to have that kind of accomplishment. When I call your name out, if you're here, if you would walk up, get your certificate, and if you would remain standing up here, if you would. Allie Alvers. Austin Boyd. Caston Boyd. J.P. Brumfield. Bubby Bryant. Holden Petraeus. Alex Fasale. Riley Fasale. I was on number 1, Dave Hanson. The game wardens run the tournaments. When you get to the state tournament level, Gabe was nervous the whole time. Allie ain't there. Lorelei Herbert. John Parker Hughes. Tyler Hunt. Avery James. Larkin Jenkins. Pierce Jenkins. Easton Jones. Dre Killenworth. Trey Knight. Layla Larry. Jackson Lockhart. Haley Matter. Maddox McGee. Kate McDaniel. Jake O'Brien. Guys, a lot of these kids, we had 7 through 12 involved in on our varsity archery team. A lot of our 7th graders stayed at home. Emily Pope. Haley Preston. I had a 9th grade group of girls. I had all the 9th grade for PE at one time, and we split off, and I keep the girls, Coach Hutch gets the boys in the weight room. And my 9th grade group of girls, they were relentless practicing every day. They enjoyed it, they pushed each other, and they really, from day one till we finished, they're the reason we were successful. So field balls. Elijah Webb. Okay. We've got 2 awards to give tonight. In scoring, you get 15 errors from 10 meters and 15 errors from 15 meters. The highest possible score is 300. I've got an award for the highest score shot by a male on our team, and that was by Maddox McGee. He shot a 282 out of 300, and Layla Laird shot a 270 out of 300 to be our top female. Give them all one more hand. I'm proud of them.
All right. Thank you. Next, we'll have Ms. Mercer Rockville, and she'll be talking about tennis.
I'm Varsity I taught about a long time ago. I realized Friday that it had been 25 years since I've been to an athletic game. But while I was here, I taught Spanish and biology. I was the Banquet sponsor. And when I found out that the principal at that time, Dr. Herbert Simpson, came and said, Mercer, we're going to have to stop having tennis. I've been going out to work with it, I just can't do it anymore. And I said, no, we're not getting rid of tennis. And that began 12 years of being the tennis coach. And we had some awesome kids. I was very surprised when I came to talk to Mr. Jumpins, and he said, we're going to go over and meet with the kids that want to play. And I thought, well, we're going to maybe have 5 or 6 kids. I knew 2 of the ladies were taking lessons. And I walked in, and there were 20 kids sitting in their stands. And I went, tennis is in. Okay. Most of them were very beginners. Coach Field looked at me and he said, okay, you talk to them and you tell them what all goes on with tennis, and your first match is next Wednesday. They'll have 9 days to figure out who's going to play what and where. But I am so proud of all of these young people that came out. They worked hard. I explained to all the coaches where we went that we were beginning again, that, all these schools we went to had, some of them had 10 pros as their coaches, but most of those kids have been playing since they were really young. But these young people excelled, and I'm so excited. This was our beginning or renewal year, and we're going to work on it during the summer. We're going to have some clinics, we're going to do some practicing, and we're going to be better next year. I do want to say that we went to district competition, and every one of our teams did make it to the second round, and I thought that was a really outstanding thing for people who only had been playing tennis for about 4 or 5 weeks, not very long at all. So there were 20 young people. There were 6 7th graders and then it went on, we only had 3 seniors. So we've got a lot of young people that are going to do very well, and so it's going to be a really good thing. I did recognize the 7th graders at the ceremony this afternoon. But I wanted some of them that are 8th graders, and I know that's junior high, but I wanted these young people to be here because we had 8th graders playing, and they excelled. So I am very, very excited. So the girls, if you want to come up over here, and it's Hal and Rhett will come up too. We only have 2 guys, so I'm recruiting. I don't know who's going to be in charge next year, if they'll retire me again, or they'll have to find somebody else, whatever. But I'm still going to be excited. And I can't wait to see what these young people go with tennis. Some of the kids did not even have an opportunity to go to observe. Like I said, it was not much time to get prepared, but we gave it a shot. And I think we had the best looking team everywhere we went. So as a call your name, if you'll come by, and over here, and we'll have a team picture. Okay. Avery James. Zoe Eldridge. Rebecca Raymond. I don't think Rebecca's here either. Hal Ladner. I can't believe Hal didn't get to come. Hal rode with me a couple times, and I love my one-on-one time with Hal. I've known him for years. Taught his dad, and we tried to solve all of our problems, and we did really well. We didn't get all of it taken care of. So I'm sad he's not here. Trinity Miller. If you look at pictures, Trinity kept trying to avoid the camera every time we took pictures, but we got her. Sarah Beth Pope. This is my big smile. Ava Taylor. Ronnie Thigpen. Ava and Molly were number 2 girls in all. Addie Swallow. Haley Preston. Haley, and you are number 1 girls. Mira Batty. Number 2 girl singles. Reese Henry. Number 1 girl singles. And Red Schilling, number 1 boy single. Again, I'm so proud of all of you, and I can't wait to see what the future's going to bring. I've always told the tennis players, ever since I've worked with them, my main goal is for you to go out to give it 100%. I put PMA, we wrote it on their hands, they all did it, and every time they get ready to have a match. And I said, when you walk off that court, I don't care if you won or you lost. I'm going to ask you, did you give it 100%? And if you tell me yes, that's all I want to know, because that's the goal of what you're doing. Question number 2 is, did you have fun? And I will say that there were times they came off with, well, I feel bad, I don't know what they came off with. But the next time they came off, they were excited and said, I did it. I gave it 100%. And in my book, you won, and you've got a lot more wins in the future. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mercer. So we'll have Coach Lee come up and introduce this track team for this season.
First of all, I just want to recognize a couple people. I want to thank Mr. Gary Thurman and Coach Jerry Evans for helping with transportation, get the kids to track meets with us. Again, when we do track meets, it's JV and high school combined. And times we bring 35 kids, 28 kids, and for one thing to help me out with transportation, there's no way we get out there. Also, the parents that brought your kids there for practice, and also just have support to all the meets. Thank y'all so much for that. And also thank the kids mostly for your work that you do for this process and the people that you do each event through practice. We don't have a lot of gear and stuff for track, so these kids a lot of times go out there, they do a lot of stuff on their own, and they just compete, go out there and have fun. This is our third year having track, and I can say each year we have competed more, so we've had more kids get to South State. This is 3 years in a row we've had kids advance to state. That says a lot for the small school like us out there competing for track, and each year my goal is to get bigger and better and get more kids, get more girls out there involved this year. A couple things, and I was just real pleased when I start calling this on the handle certificates and then line up. We competed really well with young ninth grade girls. We had Joey Perry as a senior and also Jared Haver, which was sophomore. Reese was a sophomore. But I guess not the girls stepped up this year. Ran help us run relays. That was with Jamie Smith, Lily Thomas, Sinclair Raccoon. And had Andy Hughes, who's an 8th grader, who's stepping up, and she's going to state this week in long jump and triple jump. And Joey Perry going to state high jump. This is just, we're real young, but we're good people. These girls, I love fighting them. Our guys, this is one thing, most of our guys are football players, are halfway. And again, this year, all our relay teams, boys and girls, advanced to South State, we compete. Just a lot of things I was really impressed with this group of girls and boys, and I'm just excited about next year as well. At this time, when I call your name, please come forward. Andy Hughes. Again, Andy will be going to state Friday to compete the triple jump and the long jump. Lily Thomas. Jamie Smith, Sinclair Raccoon, Derek Haver, Reese Williams, Sarah Beth Hope, Trinity Miller, Joey Blair Pop, Austin Bobier, Russell Wilson, Jesse Gaines, Preston Gerald, Trey Champagne, Dylan Stovall, now bear with me, I'm trying to get these things apart, they just stick together. Lane Guy. We want to say something about Lane. We don't really have many people come from Bowling Green. That's not a 2-mile run. And Lane kind of got thrown into it this year. And went to beat the South State at 2 mile, finished 3rd in the district. So I was proud of him. Colton Fox. Certificate issue program. Mason Lump. John Paul Brumfield. Tucker Pittman. I do have to say something about this one. So we had our Joe Soball, one of the guys that heard, he was sick, so he couldn't attend the track meet. And this was district, so I just pulled Tucker out one day and said, Coach, I'm gonna try it out. So Tucker tries out jumping hurdles and look, he was jumping high and I mean high. And honestly, we went to the meet and he did really good, so I hope he sticks with it because he did a very good job. I'll take that as a no. See, Burford. Zeke was actually scheduled to go to South State. He got hurt over his ankle, so he wasn't able to have a chance to go for state. But he has competed for state the past 2 years. I did want to recognize that in the long jump. Nate King. Nate Love run up 400. And then Kelly Daniels, Shannon Buck. Again, I would love to sit here and talk about each one of these girls and boys that did a great job, from where it started with this, shot put, running 100, whether it was one meet, they continued, like Tucker Pittman. Had a blast, had a great time, and just thank y'all boys and girls for all y'all did, and hope y'all stick to it next year. Thank you.
Good job, Coach Dean. All right, so we'll have golf coming up next, and that'll be in the church Keith Estate.
Madeline was a first-year golfer. Let's see, let me get going. Let me get my glasses on. All our glasses. That's it. Next one is Brecken Goins. Brecken Goins, first-year golfer. His daddy is the golf championship at Banquet Country Club, so it's in his DNA to play well. So we're looking forward to seeing what he can do in the years to come. Cooper Bertrand. This is Cooper's second year of playing. He is a very coachable young man. He's a Bertrand. He's got the genes in him, so he's going to do very well at golf. Cade Galloway. This is Cade's first year to play golf on the team. He plays first in the JV overall at the OFA tournament at Camp 2. Very proud of Cade. He did very well this year. Next is Bryce Brown. Bryce is good. Reese Henley. Reese Henley was the first year to play. What you could expect. I have her somewhere. First year play, that's what I have. Abigail Jenkins. Abigail Jenkins also stuck with it, she played hard, she practiced, she was very determined, very proud of her. Libby Hamilton. Libby's one of our younger golfers that's also very coachable. She's going to be a force as time goes on. It's her second year playing golf. Ava Shepard. Ava plays first place overall. When I say overall, that means all the scores combined, all the players, all the girl players. She plays first place overall at Franklinton at our tournament. She plays first place on the girls' team at their Quail Hollow tournament. She plays second overall at Quail Hollow. Ava will be going on to the MAIS Girls State Tournament tomorrow to play. This is Ava's second year. Chloe Bergeron. Chloe plays first overall at our Silver Country Club, and at Cam 2, the Oprah tournament. Chloe received the Spirit of Golf Scholarship Award yesterday. This is Chloe's third year to play golf. Red Shillings. Red Shillings tied for second place on our team at the Icebreaker tournament at Hattiesburg Country Club. This is Red's second year on the varsity team. Red's going to be he's going to play a big role next year on our team. We're very excited about Red playing well for us. Jude Rawls. Jude plays second on our team at the Icebreaker tournament at the Hattiesburg Country Club and at the Brookhaven tournament. He played a big role on our team by putting up some good scores all year long. This was Jude's third year on the varsity team. I'm very proud of Jude and how far he's come as a golfer and keeping his composure together. I mean, golf is a big thing about keeping your mind focused, because it's very easy to get upset with yourself. Brody Estate. Brody Estate plays first place with the lowest score overall at Cam 2, the Open tournament. He plays first place with the lowest score overall at the Franklinton tournament. He tied for first place with the lowest score overall at Sullivan. He had the lowest score on our team at the state tournament and the second lowest score overall at the South State tournament. There's like 55 golfers at South State. So second to lowest score overall. He was a very instrumental player, putting up some good scores for our team. This is Brody's fourth year on the varsity team. He started on the varsity team as an 8th grader. Trey Killingsworth. Trey started playing for varsity last year, came about middle ways last year. He's helped the team put up some real good scores, helped us get into South State and the state. Trey, he actually played he had the 6th lowest score out of 55 golfers at MAIS South State tournament. Very good. Great young man that made the game fun. He made it fun for everybody. Good golfer to be around. Weston Bush. Weston Bush received the Payne Stewart Scholarship Award last night at the ceremony. He played second on our team at OVA and at Franklinton Country Club and at Quail Hollow. This is Weston's third year at the varsity team. He's a solid golfer and will be missed next year. LJ Larkin Jenkins. LJ, this was LJ's first year. First year on the team, had some really good scores and helped the team advance to South State and State. He shot the lowest score on our team at the Icebreaker tournament in Hattiesburg. He tied for first place at Franklinton Country Club with Brody, and of course they had to go play it off. And anyway, that didn't work out too good for LJ. He shot the lowest score on our team at Quail Hollow and Brookhaven. He played a big role on our team and helped put up some good scores. He was a big addition to this year's team. I do have two more awards I'd like to give away this year. Where are they? The first one is the 2024 BGS Golf Most Improved Player of the Year. And I gave this to Kate Galloway. I'm telling you, this was Kate's first year. He came out, he picked up his golf clubs for the first time, and in just a few months, he shot the lowest score on our JV. He shot at 88, which is unbelievable to break 90 the first year to play golf. So I'm very excited about Kate for our future golf team. The next one is the 2024 BGS Player of the Year, and that goes to Brody Estee. He did one of those tournaments this year, and he was definitely a solid player. So thank y'all very much. We appreciate y'all's participation. And
Good job, Cole. All right, next. Let's have an introduction of Kurt Berry, CEO, girls basketball.
All right, I want to give Ash a minute or two here to talk, and probably there's going to be on the bus a few times. But just want to give her a moment since this will be probably the last time we might see her in the gym for a while.
Well, I just want to say thank you to Bowling Green for this opportunity to coach. It's been amazing these last 4 or 5 years here at Bowling Green. Special thanks to Barry for coming out of retirement this last year to coach these seniors that he had been with for so long. It's a lot of commitment, and I do want to thank you for that, for sticking with them and allowing them to go out with some great memories. The reason we came to Bowling Green, I brought my daughter Claire, and I really have no regrets. It's just the tradition of excellence here. The fans are amazing, the community, the support. It's just been unbelievable to be a part of this. And I wanted my daughter to experience that, experience what sports has to offer, and experience a winning culture. I wanted her to just have all the benefits of sports, and so that's why I came here. It was just a great group of girls. They were like daughters to me. We would go play in the summer, all the way on to June, and some of them would spend the night at the house, and we would get up and we would go play tournaments. It was just so much fun. I just had such a great time cooking big breakfast and having the girls over. I'm just excited about the future of all of these girls. I know they'll be successful in whatever they do, just simply because of the work ethic that has been instilled in them through Bowling Green girls basketball. Not just the ones we have two, Chloe Bertrand and Bailey Duvall, that will be going to play college basketball. And I know they will be successful there and their work ethics, but just all of the girls. And whatever career path they choose, I know they will be successful, just simply because of the girls basketball program here. So I just want to say thank you to everyone. It's been a blast, and I'm so glad I could experience Bowling Green girls basketball. And shout out to our photographers too. Thanks for all the memories.
conversations, but then it got toward the end of my years, I was holding Ashley back from going on the court, you know, and getting out the referee. So things kind of flipped a little bit, but we'll talk about that later. Let me send out some big thank yous first. Brian Taylor, keeping our clock, you know. Michelle Shillings, taking care of the clock, never had to worry about it. There was one always here for us. Chris Bird, doing our announcing, Cody Miles, and fill-in for him. Bringing enthusiasm to the gym. Ms. Lindy Orlando, Laura and Lindy, never tell all the stories of the things you've heard on the sidelines. That's between us, right? All right. Everybody that helps participate in Coach Edwards and getting the gym clean, our conversations. So there's a lot that goes to this, and getting the gym clean, Laura knows, I mean, they had to do a lot, I had to come rolling in here afterwards, and get everything tied right now when we get ready to play ball. So, the fans, I'm telling you, the student section, my daughter's in the college games, and this is an atmosphere just unbelievable. And I'll tell you, with my kids being last year, my first year that I've not had a girl involved. It's tough. So treasure these moments. Treasure these athletic days. But when they go. And enjoy it. Parents, students, telling you from somebody that's, kind of sit on the sidelines last year. Whoa, you've not involved in the coaching. It's tough when you've been part of something, but a lot of thank yous, all participation, Coach Steele. I mean, Bowling, don't knock them out of the park now, I tell you. I mean, y'all got things going on around here. It is unbelievable. And I'm just glad to see the things that's going on with all the coaching staff and everything else. But, I told them I got a bunch of notes. No, I don't. I just got about 5, but I'm going to just say what comes to the heart tonight. And my girls was like, uh-oh. So, there's going to be some stories I tell about the players as they're coming through and coming up. And I want all my girls to come on up here and stand. And we'll kind of go from down the line on that. Season-wise, we started off last summer. Lined up some things for us for some play at Hancock and then some summer league. And I figured right quick that I needed to make some adjustments for myself of some things that I had done from the past. So we went to Hancock and played, and we kind of got our tail whipped. And I said, the offensive I got are not going to work from the past. So I tell this story. I called a friend of mine, Craig Daly, and I saw some offenses that he run back in 1999, 2000, Coach Johnson. I said, I wonder if he still got those plays, because he played for an overall championship. Well, because me and you the oldest up here. So I called Craig Daly up on my way back from Hancock. He said, yeah, man, I still got those plays. I said, can you still do it? I remember watching that game. I was at overall or 12 with the boys from Bowling Green back then. And so next time I knew, he'd taking pictures. I look on my phone, and I'm telling you, they look like they were from 1999, 2000 on paper, scribbled out. So me and my daughter went on to decipher it through and put in new offenses this year, and there were some moments that there was some brilliance. But as we went through the season, Chloe got hurt. I can't remember. Chloe got hurt or Bailey got hurt. It's kind of a flip flop. Chloe, Bailey. So we had our moments early in the season that were healthy, and it was some brilliance, but we could never recover Forest Full, even though we got third in district, I think, and second in South State, made it to the state tournament, which is probably 14 or 15 years in a row for Bowling Green Lady Bullets basketball, which is pretty remarkable. So, but I can tell you, these ladies work. I come in, and this was, as I said again, I didn't have no dollar involved. It was business when we walked in there. And they worked hard. We went through some hard times for our situations, having to adjust. I remember looking at Ashley when our players were kind of going down, and I was like, let's just shoot today. Because I didn't want no more injuries to happen. You know, so there was some of those moments, but I was very proud of there's no quit. I still use that word. I know that not proper grammar, but it's no quit. And that's what we got right there is some no quit girls. So I enjoyed it. Been a good year. I think we fell maybe short of one game what I expected, but I don't know if that's how our team from Rossville, Tennessee. I've never in my life seen a high school girls team that big. Even in public schools, 6'5", 6'3". I was like, Lord, one of those will be guarding a 6'5" girl. What's she gonna do? Hold her ankles, you know? But we didn't make it there. I was kind of looking forward to it. It's gonna be challenging. So, but all in all, great season, proud of them, and we'll get to some individual stuff right now. Maddie Madison not here. She helped us out, train a little bit. Kate Pittman. Sophie, I got a text from Sophie. Sophie's been with us a while, manager, trainer, do everything. We go to practice, we come back locker room, we just mopped, cleaned up, just beautiful. Sophie is the go-getter. Always here, always helped out whenever we needed, you know. I told her I needed another towel, so I could chew on my towel and keep my mouth shut a little bit. Next day I had a towel, you know, so Sophie's gonna be missed. You just don't realize things that you get a good one, how great they are and how much they help. Hazel, perfect. I got a little story over here. There's going to be a few stories I'll tell you real quick. So we had a practice and we just hardcore and getting after it, and just so happened Hazel's getting a brunt of it that day. I mean, it is just a bad Hazel day. And I go right to her and I get in her face and I said, Hazel, aren't you glad I'm back? And she looked square in my face and said, I don't know. I had to call her again that night because that stopped my practice and all the girls just busted out laughing and all my intensity went out the window. You know, so Hazel's words. So, Dare Hatter, Riley King. Now, we didn't get Riley on the court, but I got a pretty clear understanding Riley's going to be ready to play this summer, right? Okay, Riley's going to be back and probably leading up at the top. So that's what we kind of count on. Miss Aubrey Galloway. Miss Bill Aubrey gets in the gym, she's going to be a player. And that's what I've been telling her mom and dad. She needs gym time. We love us some Aubrey. Reese King. Reese has had some tough, moments that you get in there and we see some brilliance of just toughness. And I was like, Riley, how do we get out of there? I don't know, Coach Terry, I just don't know how we're going to do it. But then there are moments that you see the hardcore Reese get in there and get after it. That's what we need from Reese. Lydia Tellis, Coach Field's favorite. I don't know if it's all Lydia, from the start to where she can come, but she get in there and swings it off. And she become a player to help us a lot. Lydia had to defend the host girl from over at Bay High. Just go watch some of that field between Lydia and her battling up there. It was good stuff. Lana Martinez. Lana Martinez. So, my thing, Lana, I had to grab her and just, get ready to send Lana a game. And I'm like, Lana, look at it. You focused? You focused? And I made sure she was focused and ready to play. Yeah, Coach Bear, yes. So, but I know Lana's dad, works out with her a lot, comes to the gym, and that's something else I would go ahead and just jab at parents. Enjoy that moment of getting in that gym with your kids too. Because I miss that. Anytime that gym can be open, I promise you, you can get hold of a coach and they'll get you in the gym with you, with those kids. Enjoy those times. They will be gone. Earthly goings. A little bit. Hold on, everybody. Berkeley has worked her tail off. I remember her getting with my daughter McKinley because Berkeley's defense was not good, people. You could just beat her and she'd be whipped. And she wanted to work, and so I thought, get over McKinley, get out there. Because I was chewing Berkeley's tail out about getting beat. But she did. She got McKinley up here and worked, and Berkeley worked herself into the start lineup. Berkeley had some big shots for us early. She had a little falter, but she worked it back. But her defense gained tremendously as the season went on. And with that, Berkeley got made the honorable mention team of Banquet District. My calculator. You do that in Claire Warner. So, Claire, I know she's brain, probably got 40 on ACT if there's such a thing. I know that. But Claire will be out there and just calculate things. Claire, just play the game on basketball. Guard that 6'5" girl. But Claire was always trying to calculate things, and that's how she got named the calculator. Stop calculating, just learn to play. But Claire was my person on the floor that kind of pointed and directed people. You got to have that person. Many years ago, Anna Claire Crook was that person. And Claire become that person, telling people in plays and things. She helped us tremendously, and she busted her tail for 5'5", whatever she is, boxing people out defensively. And with that, Claire got second team on the district. Sydney Barrett. Hold tight, Sid, right there. Yeah, wherever you want to hold that, Sid. So, don't have an award for Sid, but I tell you what, there's a lot of memories that Sydney has brought to the table. She was my little torpedo. She didn't care about size. You talk about a guard that hit girl from AI. I remember Sydney fighting with her at the waist, and shoving and pushing, and those memories like that, and giving it all, and whatever it might be, whatever she needed to do. And early in the season, another special moment. Sydney, I can see just a little uncomfortableness a little bit. Me and Sydney got to talking, and Sydney let me know that she'd rather come off the bench than start. Not many players will do that. And that's what you got right here. You got a kid that, against Brookhaven, people standing around on the baseline, the ball bouncing. She goes and grabs the ball, throws it back in bounds, flies through everybody, hits it off the other girl's leg, and goes out of bounds. Every coach ain't gonna remember that play. I'll never forget it. And Sydney, let me tell you, if your daddy ever tells you to take that name off the back of your jersey again, girl, you can have a seal name anytime. Let me just tell you, coach. You what I would go to war with anytime. Miss Sydney Barrett. And by the way, I forgot to mention something about, finger, butt. Yeah, we all know about what y'all talking about. Everybody out there, don't tell me later. Chloe Bertrand. First of all, everybody Chloe. Chloe will be playing a little college ball at ETBU. You know, Chloe had a full ride, a lot of people don't know it, to University of Mobile. She got off her full ride there. There was several other situations that she had colleges that called me, but, you know, she pretty much made her decision. She had plenty of opportunities. I remember Chloe coming up here working out with Domino. Me walking in the gym, and like I said, how blessed I am from 2 years ago that Chloe and her family made a decision to end up here. Got Bowling Green basketball has been blessed with her leadership. She's left a mark. You know, she was the #1 pick for the All-Star team right out the gates. District, same thing. Play was phenomenal. She had some situations that, you know, it got injured a few times, but then there's some games this year that she just let it go. You know, and it's kind of like a baby the ball moment back in the day, like, oh, just let her go. Just sit down and let the player be the player. So, with these things, Bowling Green is going to miss Chloe. Chloe was first team all-district. She made the South State team, and she was an MAIS All-Star team as well. Ms. Chloe Bertrand. Claire Watson. Oh, this is my little hornet. You know, I got so many stories on Claire, Lord have mercy. I ain't gonna share them all, Claire, because we'll probably get in trouble about talking about some of them. You know, at times I'd have to, the biggest thing I had to do was sometimes separate mom and daughter. That got to be a task. But, you know, Claire would run through a wall if she loved you and just wanted to play for you. And I think she liked me a little bit because she tried to go through those walls. Claire had some knee issues that she's dealt with, played through. I told Claire early in this season, if you want to play some college ball, I'll get you somewhere. She chose not to. This kid could have went and played because of the heart and the guts. Never gives up, never quit. I remember the game when Chloe was down and her and Bailey, and next thing you Bailey and Claire just going wild against each ranking, by the way, which ended up winning overall. It was Nick Tough right there with him. You know, so Claire's had to throw on several different hats, and Chloe or Bailey would go down, Claire would kind of have to fill the gaps. So, and I always end up guarding somebody bigger, which is pretty much my whole team that guards somebody bigger than us, all the way through our coaching. But Claire's been a remarkable person for me to coach, a remarkable person for me to get to go, to get to know. You know, she always thought she could come suck me in on things, even though sweet eyes, Coach Spirit, can we do this? No. And I think all you girls put her up to it too, right? Yes. Yeah, I see you shaking your head on that. So, but through the years, it's been a joy. You know, Claire's been an all-state player as well. In several years in some of the state tournaments that we played. But this year, Claire, we made the 5 District 3 first team, South State team, and she also made the All-Star team. Claire Watson. Oh, baby, you're finally graduating. That's what a lot of people say. right, come on up, man. So, many years ago, and just kind of back up and tell you this, and I won't be much longer. We were playing AU ball over in Baton Rouge, and the ball was pulled up, and we was playing with Casey Potts. And I kind of not seen Bailey or Bridget because I was out circulating with McKinley at that time. So Bailey and Bridget, I just got to see them on the court. We were fifth graders, fourth graders, probably fifth. Bridget was sixth. And I'm sitting there watching them play, and I said, where's those kids at school? They said, Mount Hermon. I said, they won't be tomorrow. Sure enough, I think it was about a month later, I had them enrolled on the green there. Yeah. The balls could play. They could play together. And Bailey had been a player for Bowling Green, started since 7th grade varsity. Yeah, 7th grade varsity. She's had to wear a lot of hats. From defending the 6'5s to guarding a point guard. You know, one of my biggest memories of Bailey, and I know it's not really this year, but it goes back to a few years ago when I threatened her life about boxing this 6'5 kid out that we were playing in the semifinals of the state game. And the best picture I got of Bailey blocking her out of bounds, totally out of bounds, 3 feet behind the backboard. One of my biggest memories. Bailey has been a backbone for me to ride through the years on a lot of our teams. This year was a tough year for Bailey. We found out something about Turf Toe. It's a bad dude. I didn't know you could get in basketball, but let me tell you, it can hurt you. So it set Bailey back a lot. It set us back a lot as a group. Bailey's going to be playing some college ball at William Carey. And going to have her big sister, McKinley Seal, up there watching her and making sure things are straight. But Bailey's got a bright future. She'll be getting the 4-year scholarship up there. And we're excited for Bailey. Bailey has helped us out a lot in Bowling Green basketball. And with these orders this year, Bailey made the first team All-District, the South State team, and also the NIS All-Star team. Miss Bailey Ball. I would just like to thank everyone, that, like I said again, the students, the fan base, administration, for everything. It's been wonderful. Ash, been a ride, girl. Been fun. So, appreciate it, and thank you again.
Thank you, Coach Barry. We're going to miss him. I've been running for a long time. So, Coach Jeremy, can you come up and talk about his boys basketball season?
Good evening. I think I said last year we had one of the hardest districts in 5A because Park Lane and Oak Forest both played for the state championship this past season and they won. Park Lane won a tough game. So it's tough for us to keep the two teams there. All right, they're huge. I think we had some big guys, but they're just a different size of the length and the athleticism they have. But our guys, they came this past summer, got away with it, and worked with us all. Throughout the whole season, they worked with us all. They went to battle for me, for the team. So, I mean, things just didn't go our way. We had some injuries going on. So I hate for these guys, and I just wish them the best. I know, like Coach actually said, with the hard work ethic that girls displayed, that the boys, y'all going to be successful wherever y'all do. Okay? And we're going to start with our 10th graders. Kate Cassell. Dylan Stovall. Alex Brock. Red Shirley. Alex was red every day at practice. You can tell they're the smallest ones on my team, but every day at practice, it didn't matter who it was, they were going to challenge the guys. And hey, that's how you get better. All right, challenging the boys at practice, no matter who it is. I've seen Red a few times out there and guard Zeke, seen Alex go over there and guard Preston a lot, and they got a lot of height over these two guys. These two, every day at practice, they showed up and they fought. Trent Bochet, another 10th grader. All right, we're going to the juniors. Russell Wilson. Russell took last year all basketball, and man, I wish he would now because he's another one against that practice. He's going to compete. He's going to try to make our team better by just getting after him every day. And I wish he wouldn't. I wish he would play next year as well. Dylan Hamilton. Dylan's going to be, hopefully, our point guard is going to be, got a lot of shooting in the field. So hopefully he can take that role. He can shoot the ball. He can shoot it. He has a lot of confidence, and we're going to work on a few things, and he's going to be rolling this next season. Wyatt Phelps. Wyatt's one of them. He's not a post player, but he's not a ball. I just don't know. But hey, whatever I tell Wyatt to do, he gets out there and he plays, and he goes hard for me on the court. And he's a free safety. He needs to be playing football with. I don't know if I'm going to agree with you now. Now, talking about going 100%, and this kid right here, it didn't matter what. He wanted to be our best player in MAIS this year, and that was Parker, what's the crew kid from Book Park Lane? Brew, all right? Tucker said, Coach, put me on. I said, sure, okay, Tucker, are you sure? He said, yes. So the Silverman, the kid from Silverman, what's his name? Brady Jet. Tucker said, I got it. All right, so it was fun to see Tucker out there. He's taller than I am, maybe a little taller, and he was just going, he's just so fast and getting after him, going, but hey, the kids never scored. And as a 11th grade Tucker Pittman, he played Coach Johnson, he goes 110% on the field or on the court, whatever he does. Even though he'd rather be hunting officially. All right, next with Cam Seal. Cam. We all love Cam. He's another one that gets at practice here. Some days he'll come in here and he'll kind of get him going a little bit, but at practice, man, he's another one that goes 110% for me on the basketball court. Had a few people tell me at the beginning of the season, he's like, Cam plays hard. He plays really hard for you. I said, yes, I love that. I mean, every coach loves a kid that's going to go play hard for him. Let's see, Preston Gerald. Preston shot the ball really well this year for us. He improved from last year's percentages, and going back and looking at it, I'm like, man, I should have let him go. Because at first, at the beginning of the year, he was shooting some shots I was kind of questionable, fading away and stuff like that. Thought it was Luka Doncic or somebody. But toward the end of the year, he settled down and he hit some big shots for us. Next junior is Z Burger. Zeke went down with an injury right before Christmas break. This team we went to St. Patrick's, it's a public school, and Zeke, I think he had a 30-point game that game, but it's not just about the points, it's about coming out there, executing, playing hard. But this team right here, we didn't have a good year this year. Before Christmas break, we played good ball. After Christmas break, it kind of went down, backwards, throttled down a little bit, but St. Patrick is the top 8 school in the public school for basketball in Mississippi. And we had a team beating them in the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, fourth quarter came around, we kind of lost the lead a little bit, probably some bad coaching by me, some bad shots or something like that. But this team, when he went down, it really hurt us a lot. I think it kind of just dropped, we all dropped our head a little bit. But Zeke had a really good season for us, improved all of his percentages and everything for us. Next senior, this is senior right here. Oh man, this kid right here, he gave everything he had. I thought he was going to play a little bit, get into the starting line a little bit this year for us. And he had one of the, I've never been on the court at this time when a bad injury happened. And I didn't know what had happened to this kid. And I thought he just like twisted his ankle a little bit. I'm yelling, I'm getting mad. Next thing you know, I look over there and I'm like, ooh, let me get out there. Sam done broke his ankle. But man, this kid was funny. He does everything that you ask for or ask him to do. He played hard. He definitely keep it rolling. If he was so like quick with it. You say something to him, he's right back at you with something funny. But Sam played. Next senior, Nick King. He stepped up this year and played a lot of good minutes for us. He was a defender that I just wish. I think Coach Drew tried to talk him into getting up and guarding somebody a little bit more though. But he was a really good defender for us this year. Next senior is Weston Bush. Weston Bush will be this. He has handled the ball for my team the last 2 years. And he's not a point guard, he's a shooting guard. And I think toward the end of this year, he kind of got that in his head and started to shoot the ball a little bit more for us. And his percentage went way up from last year. We'll hand out some awards for us. Let's see, 5A District 3 honorable mention is number 21, Cameron Seal. We'll go 5A District 3 honorable mention, number 20, Tucker Pittman. 5A District 3 honorable mention, number 2, Preston Gerald. 5A District 3, second team all district, Zeke Burger. 5A District 3, second team all district, Weston Bush.
I don't know if any of you guys ever, if y'all watched like the college girls basketball with South Carolina and LSU, all those teams, but behind all of those championship girls teams is a boys practice team. If you get with any college girls basketball coach, every practice, they have guys that they play against. Once you get to high school as a female, you really aren't going to get any better unless you play against guys. That's just the way it is. We don't have enough on our team for second team, for starters on girls basketball to play against a second team. And many of these guys, after they had practiced, they had things to do. They would give up of their time, sometimes on Saturdays, sometimes on Sundays. They would come up here and they would help the Bowling Green girls basketball team here all season long. This started in like August. Some of the ones that weren't football players, they came out and they helped us tremendously. And I just want to say thank you to all of you guys. It meant so much. It got us so much better for sacrificing your time, and I just want to say thank you.
All right, so earlier today, Coach Miller told me that doesn't have to talk. So I was telling my coach, except having to get there and talk to the microphone, told me better shoes to it. do it a few more times, but Coach Phil asked me to say this tonight. Just kind of tasked me with making this announcement. So I usually don't write things down, but I was just kind of felt like I needed to write something down, so I'm going to go and read. But just as here at Bowling Green, we're blessed with a tremendous amount of success in our girls basketball program. I personally, as a coach, would like to believe that can be attributed to the great coaching that we've had over the years. I mean, we've got some talented kids. But we're losing one of the great coaches this year, and we've been diligently searching for his replacement since we found out he was leaving. We've had the opportunity to speak with many candidates, some familiar names and some newcomers. And the man that we decided to have this responsibility of continuing our great tradition to has a lot in common with others who have come before him. First off, he's young and energetic, which are definitely two qualities you need to coach high school girls. Secondly, he's a student of the game and he's still learning every day. He spent a lot of time working very closely with Coach Barry, and he's learned a ton about this girls' game from him. But lastly, just like one of his mentors, he's Bowling Green guy. He's young and he's learned it all, and we think he's the right guy for the job, and we're proud to announce that Coach Jaron's going to be taking over the Varsity girls and boys next year to lead our basketball program for the next season. Good time on Mike. All right. Now we're going to turn it over to Coach Matt, baseball.
All right, I'm Coach Matt. I coach for your high school baseball boys. I know I'm last one league. I don't think long expectations too much tonight. I want to start with a couple thank yous. Start with my assistant coaches. Coach Dylan Dover, that assisted me this year. He's not here tonight, but he worked with our outfielders and was a big asset to us. So I did appreciate him. Coach Gonzalez was a big asset that was also had this year. Worked with infielders and some of our hitters, and both these guys, they were very helpful in helping us achieve goals. But also like to thank the administration. I want to thank Mike Phelps for announcing all the games, and Mr. McCune for handling the music. Ms. Emily Phelps, calling her a lot to do a lot of things. I thank her for that. Todd Boyd, running our game changer, helping the field prep for every game. And honestly, I wanted to thank, in general, all the parents. The parent support that I get here is honestly it's overwhelming. I call on so many of them, from the Dupuis to the Rufinos, the Galloways. I can name a whole list of parents, and y'all have been so good to me. And I want to thank y'all personally for the support and for the food that y'all brought. Like I said, it was very helpful. And I don't even throw anybody under the bus, but my wife actually watches this. I would like to thank my wife for all of her support and getting through people. And like I said, going into our season, like I said, it's no secret we underachieved what we wanted to achieve. But I can tell you this, I'm not going to make excuses about anything. I'm not going to give you any kind of blow smoke or any expectations that we're going to have in the future. Here's what I will say. Coaching these young men is a privilege. One thing about these young men is the character that they have, and that's a reflection of you parents. Second to none. To lose in situations gets tough. And things can get rough, and people get mad, and like I said, things can go south in a hurry. This group of guys, I literally thoroughly enjoyed coaching throughout this whole thing, and I love them very much. We'll get into our individual accolades. If I could, I want to ask all the baseball team to come forward and stand over here, and I'll call you out as we can. First, I'm going to start by introducing, he elects an 8th grader that we pulled up to play JV for us. Normally we don't pull up the 8th graders, but this one, like I said, was one that helped us in a place where we didn't have very many middle shortstop for us, and that was shortstop Hope Colco. Next one's a ninth grader. I started off as a second baseman. We moved him to the outfield, improved a lot, enjoyed him a ton. Mr. John Michael Daniel. Next one was third baseman. We transitioned over to second. Work hard, great kid, Mr. Luke Cuss. This next ninth grader started a few varsity games for us. Extreme potential. We're fortunate to get him transferred in from us from Vince Ford. I got very high expectations for this young man, and that is outfielder and pitcher Mr. Caleb Williams. Next one played second base for us. He is a special kid, and like I said, he's a hard worker, and he is one that also going to continue to grow as an athlete, and that's second baseman Cole Cooper. Next one, got here, pitcher and first baseman was Brody Drumfield. Next one we got next to me was a ninth grader that started about every game for us in left field. Great kid and one that I'm looking forward to seeing in the future. Very special kid here, and that's outfielder Joe DeWitt. The next one, well, he is an entertainer. Okay, you probably gave it away right there. This kid is one that has kept things up in the dugout and is loved by his teammates. If you don't believe me, we had a vote, we do some team accolades at the end of the year, and some of them voted on. One of them was voted on teammate of the year. Very rarely a ninth grader voted this, but this year a ninth grader was, and that was a pitcher that is, I had high hopes for this summer, and all of a sudden broke his arm at the first varsity practice, and that's Mr. Bo Brown. All right, the next freshman that we have is another special talent. He is one that started to come on later in the year, started center field for us, and really blew us away with his glove. This kid is one that you want to try to build around going forward that has a ton of talent. And doing one of our team accolades is it's a defensive award called the Golden Glove. And it was awarded to a ninth grader this year because I had several different people in the same game come out of the mouth, and that was center fielder, Mr. Tucker Pittman. All right, the next one that I have is another freshman, special one that's come with me from Mount Herman. And like I said, this is one that has played third base. He's a bulldog in the field, special kid to have around, and that is a third baseman, Mr. Landon Boyd. All right, I didn't have very many sophomores, just had one, but this one right here was a lefty pitcher for us. Put him in a lot of situations this year. This is a kid that I got a lot for him, I got high expectations. He's a hard worker, he's one that's going to really have to invest this offseason. He's a baseball only guy that I'm really hoping really buys in. And like I said, hopefully it will be big for us next year moving forward, and that was a center fielder and pitcher, Trent Pittman. Next one that we had, he ran bases a lot for us, and people say I got angry at him a lot. I don't think I got that angry at him. I think it's just, people kind of sometimes misinterpret my love. So, I'll tell you, this is a special kid that I enjoy having around. He plays outfield for us and runs bases, and that is Junior Sawyer McHugh. gonna hear that, he said, I gotta work on my love language. All right, this next one is one of the coach's dreams. He's a kid that, like I said, he's one that does everything you want him to be. He's gonna be a guy that I can go ahead and tell you now will end up being a key player for me next year. He's a hard worker, and like I said, this is just one of those kids that is there every day. Everybody loves him, but he goes hard to work, and I'm calling it already. It will be a big impact to my program next year, and that is outfielder Mr. White Phillips. All right, and the next one. This one, you can't say his name without laughing. He's a guy that is, he's grown on me, especially this past year. He's one that pushed hard as far as pitching, but this year his bat come alive hard for us. He ended up being one of our main hitters going throughout the year, and turned out being a very big player for us. He's also a big pitcher for us. And like I said, hopefully big things will come from him. And that was a pitcher, and he was named honorable mention all district as a designated hitter, and that is Gabe Hansen.
He is so well dressed.
All right, next one. This one grew a lot this year. I put a lot on him, a lot of pressure. This is another one of those teammates that everybody loves to be around. And one that will turn into one of my leaders going into next year that I've got high hopes for. He is a special kid that there's not much I can say besides I have so much confidence in the player that he can be. He started second base for us most of the year. For most of the year was one of my higher averages. And he was named honorable mention as a second base infielder, and that was holding the truth. The last junior I got to talk about is, needs not much of an introduction. He's got a lot of talent, done that, like I said, the roof is the ceiling. There's no roof that can contain his, I didn't say that right. There's no ceiling for this kid. He can hit a ton. Like I said, did he have the year that he was expecting to have? Maybe not, he didn't. But I think he put a little bit more pressure on himself. Hopefully this year we're going to get more out of him and make him the leader that we expect him to be. He's well known around our district, and for that reason, he was named second team all district after first baseman, and that's Tony Brown. And for our senior group. Whoa, my thing got over it right here. Don't worry, I did not print it. It's right here, it was just out of order. Right there. All right, my next junior. This is another one that started for me, started several games at first base. I didn't expect this one to get where he was. Defensively, very special young man. I even transitioned into catching for us in the JV game. He's one that's coming back for us. Hopefully will work hard and be an impact player for us. And that was first baseman, Mr. Cole, our teammate. All right. I know it's late in the evening, everybody's ready to go, but I got to say one thing about this group that's right here. This group means a lot to me. All right, I told them on my very last game, we lost in dramatic fashion. Okay, we gave up a home run, 2 outs, 2 strikes. It was the end, and I met with them afterwards, and we went through a lot, and I told them, I said, this game, fellas, will bring you the highest of highs. It will bring you the spots that you didn't realize you would get, but it will also bring you the lows and lows. And this group has been with me through these 3 years. It's no secret. We haven't succeeded the way that I was expecting to succeed. I'll tell you, for me, as their coach, I take full responsibility in the lack of success, and I will not stop until we get to that level that these players and this school deserves to be in. I'm not giving you, like I said, false things that I plan on doing, but I'm telling you this group went through with it, and it's not easy. And I've got a special bond with each and every one of them, and I will miss him tremendously. The first one I want to recognize is the guy that was a manager for me. He was there with us, he kept us light in the spirit. He was just a special person to have around, and that was our manager. And like I said, everybody loves him, Mr. Reggie Laird. The next one I want to mention, Jared mentioned him earlier. He had a big injury during basketball season. He shattered his ankle. This was one, like I said, I went to Houston over the summer to work with some training on some pitching things. This guy really bought in, was there every single day, working to get it, and then boom, it was a bad break once again. What I love to keep is, when he was here, I wanted to have him there every ball game, but he told me he had to work to make some money. But he told me, like, one of the things he did do in a short time was he made games interesting. He was actually kicked out of one of the ball games, and actually removed from the dugout. And I told him, the referee didn't kick him out. He says, "You're removed from the dugout." I just started laughing at that, because when you're removed from the dugout, you get to stay at the ball game. Well, now what you did was you just put him right outside the fence for free reign. And they put him outside the fence. And like I said, he went after those guys, and these guys love him as a teammate. He's a special kid, and I hate to call the break that he did, but I love him very much. That's Sam Black. This next young man I got to recognize, like I said, he was one that grew a lot over the summer. He didn't play a whole lot for me up till this season, but this year he was bound to determine that he was going to be one of our key players. And he ended up being that guy in the outfield. He started every game just about for us and right. And like I said, he was a key player that everybody wants to get love being around. And in doing that, he was named honorable mention as an outfielder. And I think he was a team captain. And that is outfielder Mr. Jake Gallagher. Next one I'm going to recognize come with me from my previous school of Mount Herman, and like I said, he transferred in, great friends with his family. He had a big year starting out. I told him that him being a senior, it was time that he paid his dues, and this was the time for him to shine. And he took it early and did a great job, and like I said, he ended up getting an injury that knocked him out. But one of the things about him is he was there every day. He was one of the last ones to leave as far as cleaning up around the dugout. And like I said, he's a team player. Every year I give an award called the Buccaneer Award that displays quality character, and it's somebody that you would love as a coach to have. And this is one that I truly enjoy coaching, and that is Mr. Austin Boyd. And I named him the Buccaneer Award. Not to give individual credit, but like I said, these next four young men, at the end of the year, you know, we had four guys that numbers-wise spoke to be, you know, the workhorses of our team. These four guys did everything they could. At the end of the year, we put them up, and I let the team vote because it wasn't to me clear enough just to make that upon myself, so I let the team vote on the team MVP. All four of these men were put up, okay? All four of these men received multiple votes for us. They were all great players. In my mind, I think they're all first-team guys. We didn't have that many first-team results that we could get. But I can tell you, these are special kids that really led us a lot this year. First one I want to recognize really stepped up as a pitcher for me, as well as a infielder, third base, and shortstop. He's a special kid with me, and I really hope that he continues to work and tries to keep playing, and that is senior. He was recognized, there was another award that he got. He led the team with stolen bases, which is the Ricky Henderson Award, and was also named second team all District 5A as an infielder, and that was Mr. Ben Gallagher. Next kid I wanted to mention was one that transferred with me from Time. He was one that transferred remember going against him when I was with Mount Herman, and I remember it then. So knowing when he said that they were looking at the line, and Michael said that they were thinking about moving him here, I was very delighted. Every minute of having him has been a true pleasure. He has been a big player for us all season long. He has hit and come through with the big hits his senior night. One of the last ball games of the year. We're trailing in the ball game. It's 1-0. We have bases loaded. He comes up and hits the grand slam for us. Huge moment. And like I said, this is a special kid that led our team to hitting. Got hurt early in the year with his elbow and still fought through it all year. I love this kid more than I love to know, and that is Mr. King Slover. He was named Silver Slover in the best offensive highest average and second team all-offensive of the year. All right, this next one, I don't think it's any secret of my feelings toward this one. Having since he's a fifth grader, he will come over here with me when I come. This kid is a workhorse for us. He's a special kid that when he was on the ball, when he played and he was a competitor, we had a chance to win. I don't come to show bias, but this kid to me means a lot. And I'm gonna miss this kid tremendously. His family's done a lot for me, and like I said, the production that he's had, I can't thank him enough for making this move and being here with me. Pitching wise, he was one of the top in the district. We've got in the district where there's a ton of great pitchers. And like I said, as far as our team, no matter who we played, if we had him on the mound, everybody played different. And that's why he was awarded the sign up of our team. And even though we didn't get that many, it was a no-matter when we put him up. It was first team all district as a pitcher, and team captain, Mr. Grayson Payne. The last one I gotta say, last year he started for us at second base. And I'm not meaning to pull up last year's stats, but I mean, his stats last year really bothered me. He didn't have, I think he had, a few hits on the season. He struggled at the plate. And at the end of the year, didn't make any, all-district awards or anything. I could tell after that meeting at the All-Star, at this time last year, this kid was bothered that he didn't have any of those awards. He took it upon himself this year to be a totally different kid. He was at the workouts over the summer. He was in the cages a lot. And this kid went from one of the lowest averages I had last year to one of the highest averages in the entire district. As far as the district play goes, he almost batted, it was 372, which is in our district, which is an incredible number, batting average. And was also, like I said, we put this up to a vote as the team MVP. And by his peers was voted the team MVP, first team all-district 5A as an outfielder. And he played every single position on the field outside of first base and catcher. Very special young man, and I love him this dearly, and that's Mr. Grayson Smith. Once again, I know they 15, okay? I want to thank these guys, I want to thank you parents. All right, moving forward. One thing I do want to mention, as far as, y'all heard us all say about how tough it is in 5A and how tough it is in district. This year, I'm sure y'all haven't kept up, but like the 4 teams on our district, we played the other 4 teams on their district. The last 2 years, it's been clean sweeps. Our 4 seed, 10-win rule, their 1 seed twice. It's very tough. The thing about it is, let's see, Park Lane, the biggest 5A school in our thing, did not even make the playoffs. And what I'm getting at is, that's not changing. They're still here. A lot of them will be returning again next year. So what I wanted to do before I left is with these guys that are coming back. Some things have got to change for us to compete against these guys. And one of the things that I want them to do is challenge themselves. Because if they just do what I want them to do, and what Coach Hutch asked them to do over the summer, we'll be back in that same boat. So I want to make sure and challenge these guys to change that legacy and get to a certain point. And I want to thank these guys for showing the way and for you parents along the way for all y'all done for us. Thank you.
Good job, guys. Before we go, I just want to say, first off, thank you to y'all for being here and supporting these kids. You know, I feel very blessed to be here, to be in this position at this place. You know, I tell people every day how special this place is, these kids are, these parents are, this community is, but really how special all these people that I get to work with every day are, students, teachers, coaches, administration, everybody. It's really a special place to continue to make it grow. It's going to take everybody to continue to support it. Before we go, just one more thank you to Coach Barry Steele for all of the time and effort and energy that he's poured into this place over the years, and it's been pretty phenomenal. It's going to be sad to see go. We wish you well. With that being said, thank y'all and good night.